then let's fade. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Tickling the balls of the fade. Into the unknown. Hi, Dunks.
Ah, there you are. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Daddy Dunks. God, it's been so long since I've played Dragon Age Origins, literally thinking about downloading it earlier. You should, Mystic. It's a great game. It's a little bit outdated in places, but otherwise a great game. That's some high notes. I didn't do anything, I just screeched. Am I disturbing you? I can't quite remember what I was doing, Captain.
I'm sure you were simply deep in thought. You've been at Weishaupt for some time now. Do you like it here?
It's pronounced Weiss. Weishaupt. My German is immaculate. Is it those squiggly lines that gives everybody a headache? Because I know that people say that the fade gives them a headache. It doesn't affect me, but I assume it might be the squiggly lines. Yes? Dunk is a hunk. You said a mouthful just there, and I wish you would give me one too. A mouthful, that is. Of cake. Ass cake. Dunkin' ass cake. Cake. I don't know. Something doesn't seem right.
Everything is as it should be.
Dunkin'
We have eradicated
Donuts.
the darkspawn.
Dunkin' D's nuts. Sorry, I didn't pay attention to a single thing you said. Everything is as it should be. We have eradicated the darkspawn and the world is at peace. Pfft, seems fake. The world is never really at peace. Look, Neve, calm down.
It was a triumph for all of us, bringing down the archdemon and setting the underground lairs ablaze.
That's not possible. I will give... No, wait, hold on. The deep sigh. The deep sigh. I quote my favourite actors all the time. Not even my favourite characters, I quote my favourite actors all the time. And then it dawns on me that they were in Harry Potter and I'm just like, oh, man. Taint, 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 taint. That's not possible. You're hiding something from me.
Foolish child. I have given you so much and you cast it back in my face. Can you not be content with the peace I offer?
You're right, it does say 0. That is weird. Oh. Invisible viewers today. Hold on. Let's see what I can do. Dee 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 dee. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Huh. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba. Whoops. Ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh, no, that's not right. Oh, do 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 do. Do 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 do. Please be distracted whilst I do this. Da 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 da. Nope, not that. Please, Streamlabs. Na da 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 dee 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 dee. Cool. Na da 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 da. Love that for me. Na da da dee 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 dee. Na 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 dee 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 dee. Na da 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 da. Da 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 da. Was that where it was? We may never know. Ba 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 da ba. Just ignore all of the streamer stuff that's going on. Just ignore it. Da da. Just listen to the melodic stylings of the Spanish Flea. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Still working on it. Da 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 da. If this doesn't work, then I don't know what to do. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Whoa, Black Nelly. Da da da. Whoa, nobody got time for that. No, nobody got time for that. No, nobody got time for that.
Ancient camel fact for the ghost viewers. There is evidence of ancient camel hunting by early humans in Canada.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that, so it's just not working. Love that for me. Well, I really should move over from Streamlabs over to just regular OBS, but there's an awful lot to transfer. And apparently it's super easy, but I don't trust the process, so here I am in this reality where, I mean, I guess we can just turn it off. I guess it's not important. I guess it's not important. Alright, here. Just do that and just do that there. Fuck me. Fuck me where the wind blows. No, don't do that. That's not where it goes. What? You offer complacency, not peace.
It seems only war and death will satisfy you.
Facial journey
So
of a
be
natural
it.
bard.
Have your war and your dark spawn.
Oh no!
May they be your doom.
Ah, Duncan! I thought we were friends and potentially lovers. Not Duncan, oh no! Ah, why does it have to be this way, Duncan?
How amusing!
Why did it have to be this way?
Now this should be fun!
Kill the mage! Get maged! Uh-oh. Glug glug. Nom nom. There should be another gentleman. There is. Where is he? There he is! Get him! Smelly man. He's dead, Jim. Get maged. Right, let's see if I can remember how to do this quest. This will be very fun and interesting and a lot. Let's see if we can get it all done today. I bet we can. Maybe. Activate Liam. Activate Liam. There he is. Get him. Hi, Lee.
Who are you? Where did you come from? Are you a demon? No. I see that you're not. You're like me. Congratulations on getting out of that trap.
Ah, it's fucking Liam. Yay! Trap, what now?
The demon traps everything that comes here in a dream it thinks they can't or won't try to leave. I thought I'd escape too, but I've been wandering these empty grey spaces for a lifetime.
How did you end up here, Liam?
Through sheer
Njal.
stupidity, or perhaps very, very bad luck. My name is Njal, by the way. I was trying to save the Circle when I encountered the Sloth Demon. I expect our experiences were similar.
Owain mentioned you.
Owain helped me greatly.
Owain.
I suppose I'll never be able to
Manger.
repay him. Litany was our weapon against the Blood Mage's domination. But it's too late. Everyone's dead.
Everybody's dead, Jim. Dave. Hey-oh! There is still hope, isn't there? Wait, why are so many blood mages? Wait, the blood mages' domination?
They get into your mind and take control of your body.
Yeah.
You can't stop what they make you do. But the Litany protects against that. The Litany was our only hope of saving the Circle. But now, this place drains you of everything. hope.
Are we at 300
feeling
quotes? Happy 300 quotes, everybody. Happy 300 quotes. It's not too late, I'm sure.
No, there is no way out of here. You think there might be, but you'd be wrong. You see that pedestal there? I've studied the runes on it. Runes that signify different islands of the Sloth Demon's domain. The Sloth Demon itself is on the center island, but you can't get there. The 5 islands around the center somehow form a protective ward. I thought I was getting somewhere when I figured that out, and I went to each island in turn only to have my hopes dashed. There's always an obstacle. You'll see the path, but
Fucking
be
love
unable
Dragon
to
Age,
get
man.
to it. And it taunts you and drives you mad.
Fucking love the Fade. Fucking love Dragon Age. Fucking AO, AO, AO. You mentioned obstacles before.
Yes. Obstacles and mad dream things.
Enjoy your lurk.
A river of flame before a portal, or a door that shows you freedom through a keyhole that no key will fit. I once found a passageway smaller than my hand with a mouse going to and fro through it. Silly thing fled before I could question it.
Angsty little German boy. Yes, he is. Random lore? Give me a topic to give you random lore on. Is it the Fade? Why would you talk to a mouse?
Because almost everyone here is a dreamer. Except for the spirits and the demons, I suppose. Each dreamer may know things another may not. The mouse could have told me what lay beyond the tiny passage, or how to get there. Even how I might make myself small like him and crawl through myself. And if one could become small enough to take one path, perhaps there are similar ways to walk the others.
So we'll talk about dreamers since it was brought up. Dreamers are people that can manipulate the Fade. So, like, whenever you dream, then you are in the Fade, apparently. Hello, Twisted Evermore, how are you? I'm doing well, how are you? So, people who dream, their dreams are in the Fade. It's like the dreamland, etc. But dreamers are people who can manipulate the Fade. Like Solus. See how he just builds Haven out of fuck all? Dreamer. Manipulators of the Fade. By the way, not sure if the mod is still there, but I remember a mod that made it so the Fade wasn't so blurry. Ah, that's good. Fainreal and Solus are Somniari, and Somniari means dreamer. That's why when you come into my Discord, everybody who isn't like the Fade touched are the dreamers in the Fade. It's almost like I thought it through. By the way, if you would like to join the Patreon, by the way, if you want to become a Patreon, if you want to join the Discord, we'll have a Discord link in chat just now. Join it. It's full of awesome people that you can just be yourself around and talk about Dragon Age and everything else. And a quick shout out to my Patreons who got 2 exclusives this weekend. They got an exclusive dice reveal from Kraken Dice, which I will reveal momentarily and show you guys. And they also got a look in at a project that I'm working on. But they also got me being like, guys, I'm so fucking tired. What is reality? So a huge shout out to my Patreons. Could my companions be on the islands?
I don't know. There are many dreamers. You might find a way to reach them through the islands. If you're lucky.
That mouse is totally not a mage. Well, I'll get him. Tell me about the protective ward.
I don't know much. I think the Sloth Demon has placed lesser demons on each of the islands. I've seen them. They take different shapes, but they're there. Defeating them may be the only way to reach the Sloth Demon. But you have to get to them first. I couldn't. I was too afraid to try.
Be mouse, be fire, be rock. Does this mean that our warden might be a dreamer? Seems so, yeah. Or at least learning to. Right, yes, that totally harmless mouse. If you guys want to consider following me on any other socials and stuff, then you can type !socials in chat. The Patreon link is there as well, if you guys want to consider that. The Discord link is there if you want to join that. And yeah, I'll show you these dice that I was showing the Patreons over the weekend in just a second. But Patreons get to see things first, so What about you? No, what do you know about the sloth demon?
Not much. You couldn't say we were friends, really. Demons have their own hierarchies. They play their own games, and mortals serve as pawns, perhaps even bargaining chips. The demon keeping us here probably rules this entire section of the Fade. It'll not let us go easily, if at all.
Definitely not a daddy in disguise. Hey-oh, pride demons. Sit on me. If we work together, we can escape.
Nothing dampens your spirit, does it? I don't know whether to admire or pity you.
He's just very stupid. I'll be back.
Don't mind me, then.
Well, I'm not going to sit around. Nyal. I'm going to go this way. Touch. Wow. And then we go touch purple. Touch purple.
I just want to leave this place. Help!
Uh-oh.
I'm off.
Oh, that's fire. Oh, I'm on fire. You can't run from fire if you're on it.
Alright, I'm game.
Get out of here, Rage! Nobody fucking invited you.
Thank you, but too late for me. Kill Yavina, the demoness that rules here. She protects her master, Sloth. There's a door only demons can see. The key must be in another realm. Take my power. Save any others trapped in nightmares. Kill the demons that guard Sloth. Make my
breakfast. Have you seen the dice displays? They had those the D20 shaped dice displays. They've had them for a while and they're so good. By the way, guys, if you're new to my channel, if you shop on krakendice.com for anything, you can use my promo code. It's Fadewalker, all lowercase. Fadewalker, all one word, all lowercase. 15% off of everything in their store where applicable. Hello, Barba Toaster, how are you? And now to be a moose. But first, let's go over here. Wow. Right, here's the thing that we're going to talk about. So, one of these is the Black City. Maybe it's that one? Because it's the biggest one. It kind of looks like a lamp. Like an Arabian style genie kind of lamp that you would see in like a stereotypical Aladdin thing. It kind of looks like a lamp. But there's other platforms around as well, which is really interesting. That's the same one. I think they're just recycling things. Yeah, I think they're just recycling things. So, what is interesting about the Black City is that canonically, you're supposed to be able to see the Black City from wherever you are in the Fade. And the Black City creates the same illusion as a rainbow. So like, no matter how much closer you walk towards a rainbow, you never reach the rainbow. The rainbow keeps getting the same distance away from you because it's an optical illusion created by light and a spectrum, blah. Same with the Black City. No matter how close you walk towards the Black City, it's always the same distance away from you because it's not fucking real. Solus has created a decoy, if you will, a decoy. That's my theory, a game theory you might say. But why is it called the Black City? I never understood that. Well, look at it. It looks black. Look at it. From right here, it looks like a black city. It's an illusion. People are not very inventive. They'll just look at something and be like, I saw a black city in my dreams. Exactly. The Black City is like my dreams. Look, it looks black and it looks like a city, so it's goth. Look, just because black does not automatically mean goth, okay? Emo city, no, stop. Black does not automatically mean emo or goth. Let's go down here, and there should be a wee moose hole. There is. Get in. A hole for mooses. A meese for hole. Hello. Uh-oh. Not Rage! Fucking Rage, man. He thinks he's so invited. Black Parade City. Look! My Chemical Romance City. Look! Hello, Liz. How are you? Be tiny. Amar tiny. Right, we're over here now, and we're going to take note of where everything might be and or is. It is challenging enough for the casual observer to tell the difference between the Fade and the creatures that live within it, let alone between one type of spirit and another. In truth, there is little to distinguish them, even for the most astute mages, since spirits are not physical entities and therefore not restricted to recognizable forms or even having a form at all. One can never tell for certain what is alive and what is merely part of the scenery. It is therefore advisable for the inexperienced researcher to get all objects he encounters, to greet all objects he encounters. So just greet every fucking thing you see. The rock, the chair, the pride demon about to slaughter you. Also, what about dwarves? Because they're not supposed to be able to dream, I believe, because they come from the stone. I'm pretty sure that's what they believe canonically. Actually, what we believe happened is that they had a connection to magic and the Fade and all of that stuff. The Fade didn't exist until Solus created it. Way back when. What is the Fade now and what is the waking world now were one and the same. And dwarves, who we presume are birthed from titans, had a connection to magic and all of that stuff, but it was severed, probably by Mythal, for reasons we're not quite sure yet right now. But that they have forgotten their ways. If you play the Descent DLC, it talks about it and touches on it a lot. You see one of the dwarves get their magic back. We also think that that's part of the reason why Sandal is the way that he is. But Sandal could also be lyrium poisoning, which is supposed to bring onset symptoms like dementia and that kind of thing. I don't remember where I read that though, so don't quote me on that, but yeah. So fucking interesting. The lore! The lore! Like his feet. Right, so now we need to go... That's where we came from. Purple. Touch the purple. Touch the purple. I did drink water. Right, there's a door there. Log that away for later. Hello, sir. The lore! As an ex-violin player, that shit is being destroyed and revived. That violin player is... What? Honestly, I want anti-lyrium ads in the 90s? What are you guys talking about? Pew 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 pew. Am I so lost? Is my brain just so unfunctioning today that I'm lost in chat? The lore! You can always quote Markiplier here, that's totally acceptable. Absolutely acceptable. And now we are back here.
Something happened, didn't it? You look a little different.
Thanks.
What happened?
Shot myself. I mean, I became a mouse.
Did you? Did it help? I know I saw the tiny holes. Were you small enough to get through?
We are tripping. I thought you'd given up. Why so excited?
I don't know.
Ooh, chocolate
You're
brownie, cherry,
so
hot
much
chocolate.
braver than I am. I was so sure it was impossible to get anywhere. Do you think you could learn other shapes? Maybe they could help you get to places you couldn't otherwise.
Let's try. So now we're going to touch the pedestal. And the pentagon reveals itself. Now let's start here in the burning tower, just because. We'll get the Burning Man first, and then we'll get the Arcane Horror. Hi Jinty, how are you? Right, so first things first. Go into mouse form, do this. And we can touch this boy. Get the cunning. Cunning. Whom's the fuck? We may never know. Alright, onwards and mouse words. Right, get that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start not doing that. And go this way. Ba-da-da-dum, bum-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-da-dum-bum-ba-da-ba. Hello, it's me! Smack, smack, smack. Smack. Look at me pretending I am a tank. Pew. Get him, Neve! He's only wearing armor! Nice. Well done, everyone involved. Alright, moose. Let's see what happens through here. Tank. Is this where we want to be? Ooh. No, I don't think so. Is there anything around here? Let me just double check. Stark? There must always be a Stark. I wonder if what the fuck was that? I'm sorry. There's a sun in the Fade? Since when? Ah, Bench-chan, we meet again. Since when? I mean, there has always been a light source in the Fade. But hello? And you can see the Black City right there. Right there, you can always see the Black City. It's just kind of like a light bulb. There's always been a light source in the Fade, but I don't remember there being like an actual literal orb in the sky. Here we are. In this reality where it exists. This is fine. This is fine. Right, so if we cut through here and become a person again.
Yes.
Smack these guys around. Everything in the Fade is an illusion. Everything. We see what we expect to see. But I didn't expect to see a sun. And yet here we are. Now if we just cut up here. And then we go... Hold on. Where did they come from? Over here? Where did they go? There they are.
Yes.
Doggies! No! Yes. The boys!
Yes!
Well, then we go this way. And then we go... Uh-oh. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yes.
We'll give him a wee boost. A wee boost.
Behind you!
Crispy popper, indeed.
How amusing!
Sunset! Yes.
All right,
Okay, but
I'm
if the
game.
Black City is an illusion, then when Corypheus and the other Magisters entered the Fade, then what turned them into Darkspawn? What the butterfly did Corypheus see that made him say the throne of gods is empty?
What if the reason that Corypheus went into the, what if the reason... This is just a theory, a game theory if you will. What if the whole reason that Corypheus went into the Fade in the first place was because Solus wanted him to, and therefore, being a dreamer, Solus could create the illusion of the Black City. Now, I don't know about the Blight. I'm not sure about that. But it could also be a situation where Corypheus saw power in the Blight, or he saw like having an army of unkillable undead as being like... Because, again, this is just a theory, I'm not saying this is right, but if you think about it, the Tevinter Imperium works very similar to how the Evanuris did. The Evanuris displayed power in the amount of following that they had, like Instagram models, if you will. So with each Evanuris posting to their Instagram, they would get more and more followers. Now, it got to a point where, say, Andruil's Instagram had more followers than Silaze's. Maybe not Silaze's. Let's go with Andruil and, let's say, Elgar fucking Nan. Let's say that Elgar Nan... No! Let's do Falondin. So Falondin opens up his Instagram one day, and he's like, 5 million followers. Hell yeah. And then Andrew walks into the room and she's like, 6 million. And Valentin's like, how? How did you get 6 million when you were at 4 million yesterday? And then he checks his feed, and what Andrew has done is she's gone into his following and usurped 1 million followers. And Valentin's like, nah, that's not how it fucking goes. And then they start fighting because it's a whole dick swinging competition. I've done this before. With the Evanurus, it's a huge dick swinging competition. They flail themselves around and all of their followers get dicked in the face. And everyone always gets hurt in a dick swinging competition. I'll say it all the time. The Tevinter Imperium is similar in that the Magisters also have slaves, and power is how you get places in the Tevinter Imperium. Mages are displayed as powerful by the following that they have, by the magic that they use, by the family that they come from, by the family that they marry into. All of that stuff is like chest puffing bravado. And it's the bravado that gets you places in the Tevinter Imperium. So if Corypheus saw an opportunity to get a fucking army of undead and become immortal, but that's just a game theory. Or something. You have to ask yourself what the correlation is, because there seems to be a correlation between Mythal and Solus, and then Andraste and Shartan, and then like, I don't know where it all comes from. There's theories or there's lore to support that Andruil went into the Deep Roads and crafted armor out of red lyrium, and red lyrium is Titan blood. Lyrium is Titan blood, and red lyrium is blighted Titan blood. The Evanurus used Titan hearts, I think, to emphasize their power. It got to a point where their power wasn't enough. You can only go so far before you peak. And to push past their power peak, they started massacring Titans or something. I don't know. So, if Andruil did make armor out of red lyrium, it means that the Blight already existed back then. There's a chance that the Blight was created as a way to make lyrium more powerful. Or something. In which case, Solus would know absolutely everything about it. So can you imagine if Solus was whispering in the dreams of Corypheus, just being like, hey buddy, opens up his trench coat, wanna buy some power? You think lyrium is hot? You ain't seen nothing yet, buddy. Why don't you step into the veil? Step through the veil into the Fade. I'll show you what's for. There's a whole city of it waiting for you. All you have to do is step through and take it. And Solus is in his head, he's like, they'll bring down the veil, and then they'll all die in their efforts, and I'll get exactly what I want. The destruction of the veil and the bringing reconnection of the Fade. Mwahahahahaha. But we all know what happens to Solus's plans whenever he makes them. They don't go exactly according to plan, and they didn't break the veil. They stepped through it and went into the illusion of the Black City, and there was nothing fucking there. Because there's nothing fucking there. It's a fucking illusion. Or something like that. Again, I'm not saying that this is what happened. I'm just saying. This is where my brain goes. I'm excited to find out what the actual answers are. I still say, because the Fade is a mirrored image, or sometimes an inverted mirror image of the waking world. What I suspect will happen is that when Solus eventually breaks the veil, the Black City will fall inverted. So, does that make sense? Like, in the Fade, the top is here, and it will fall until it reaches the surface. There's like water in the Fade. And the surface of the water in the Fade could potentially represent the point between. Have you ever seen Pirates of the Caribbean with the green flash? Up is down and down is up. So the Black City will fall and hit the surface of the water, and then in the waking world, it will emerge the right way up from the water, because I am still certain, and I will die on this hill until it is confirmed that it is wrong. I am still certain that Arlathan is on the bottom of the sea. It's underwater. The whole Fade is wibbly wobbly because it's an underwater scene without the water. Magic is magic, just as water is water. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is just a theory, however. A game theory. This is not, remember, I didn't write Dragon Age. I have no idea what's going on. This is just me speculating. I want to make that very clear. However, when Arlathan appears from beneath the water, I want you to remember me. Thank you. Now then! This way. Once it gets proven wrong, I'll shut up about it, but don't worry.
Now this should be fun.
Your speculations make too much sense to be false. Oh, there's a real huge chance that they're all wrong, and I'm okay with that. I don't mind being wrong. I love speculating about lore and stuff, but I also love finding the right answers, and I cannot wait until they give us the right answers. He's only a little bit on fire.
You must die.
No, no, no.
I can taste your fear,
How about you then?
Nani?
You have no hope, fleshling.
Have some hope.
Okay, this is getting exhausting.
A little bit.
Oh look!
The
it
anger.
wants to fight.
Fading.
But the Rage Demon!
I am free. Take Ragos' power.
It's just
Use
a
it
big
and
bag
burn
of
him.
wibbly wobbly,
Burn
fadey,
them all.
weighty stuff.
He guards
I love
Sloth.
Alistair.
He bars the way. You must
That's Alistair, right?
destroy the door. Other dreamers. Other powers. Only way.
Wait, so I got here, but do we all kind of agree that the Elven gods are in the Black City? No, they're not. Or do we think they are correlated with the gods? The lore goes that Solus locked them behind Illuvians in the Fade. There's different layers of the Fade. Like the internet, there's like the regular internet, and then there's like the deep internet. It's the same with the Fade. There's the Fade, and then there's the bit beyond the Fade that no one really fucking talks about, but it's brought up every so often just to remind us that it exists. But it's never really touched upon beyond that. So there's a theory that the people like the actual lore talks about how Fen'Harel locked the Evanurus behind mirrors in the Fade. And when you're playing the Fade level in Inquisition, there are broken Illuvians all over the place, which could be a reference to that story, and that each Illuvian is broken because behind it is a trapped Evanurus. Again, I don't know that for certain, but it could also be flipped. So the Evanurus could be in the Deep Roads, and because you know how history always tells about the victors, and the Evanurus were seen as benevolent, so they were in heaven, which is the Fade. But what if they were actually not? Solus starts to tell us that they're not so good, they're actually quite nasty. So what if they were the ones that ended up in the Deep Roads, in which case they would be potentially the dragons that we're killing? But I don't think that is. The old gods and the Evanuris, I believe, are separate. We are the feral goblin children. Right, I am now a burning man.
Yes.
So then what we'll do is we'll skip over to the Darkspawn invasion. We are feral, except I'm a raccoon. A feral raccoon. I like the theory that Anduril initially brought the blight back from the void. She was corrupted by it and it spread to the rest of the world. Do you also know that she potentially tied Solus to a tree and almost forced him to be a sex slave for a portion of his life? We'll figure it out. Let's try this one first. She what? Yup. Ah, perfect. This is what I was looking for. So there's a story. Have you guys heard of the Forgotten Ones? You guys have heard of the Forgotten Ones, right? Not the Forbidden Ones. They're different. The Forgotten Ones. Sounds familiar. What I think has happened is the faction of the Evanuris and the Forgotten Ones, they were together at one point, but then they split and became rivals. So Solus Fen'Harel was supposed to be friends with the gods and the Forgotten Ones. Anaris, I believe, is one of the names that is given for the Forgotten Ones, and Anaris's name comes up multiple times throughout, or at least one time through Trespasser. Anyway, the point is that the story goes something like this. I can't remember it verbatim, but this is more or less how the story goes. So, Fen'Harel made Anduril really mad because he went into her domain and started hunting her Hala or something. Anduril was like, "Oh mate, that's my Hala, the fuck?" And caught him and tied him to a tree. And Fen'Harel was like, "Oh no, what you gonna do to me, mate?" And Anduril was like, "You will service me in bed for the next however many years," she said. And Solus was like, "Nani?" And then Anaris shows up because Solus was like, "Aha, what if my bestie came and fucking helped me out of this situation?" So Anaris strides in and says something I can't even remember. But then Anaris and Anduril start fighting. You can look, this is a codex that you can look up rather than my shit telling of the story. So Anaris and Anduril are like, "Haw," and they start fighting up until the point where they're so exhausted that they collapse. Solus told Anaris about the weaknesses in Anduril's armor so he can fight her till exhaustion, and something like he told Anduril about something to do with blah blah blah. The point is that they fight until they have to literally sleep off their wounds because they are, checks notes, immortal. So they're asleep, and whilst they're asleep, Fen'Harel gnaws his binds off and escapes. Da 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 da. That's Solus. So, yay, that happened. Oh. Wait, no, I am a fireman. Whee! I am fireman. I don't need to go this way. I'm pretty sure I can go the other way. Hold on, let me just double back real quick. I thought the Forgotten Ones were something like the leading rulers before the Everners, kind of like the Greek Titans and the Olympians. Yes, that's the other thing, is that the Forgotten Ones could also be, I think it was Marvin who brought this up before, but the dwarves literally have forgotten who they are. They could be the Forgotten Ones because they have forgotten themselves, if that makes sense. And they could have been the rulers before the Everners. Like, the dwarves could literally be so much more involved than we give them credit for, considering that they are the children of titans. I also think dragons are involved somehow, because how can they not be? I'm so excited to find out all the things. Again, these are all just theories. Nothing is canon until the game comes out and confirms the things. I'm just speaking words.
This is getting...
I am just speaking words. But the Forbidden Ones are not to be mistaken for the Forgotten Ones, which are a series of 4 demons that you meet throughout the games. So you meet one of them in this game, you meet one of them in Dragon Age 2, and Imshale is one of the is the third one that we meet in Inquisitions, which means that there's a 4th one left. And the 4th one that we haven't met yet has no name. It's literally just called the Formless One, which some people are wondering if the Formless One is the wolf shadow that follows Solus around everywhere. Is that a natural 20? Hell yeah, sir. Just Vivi wants you to turn the mic
Sir,
yellow.
just Vivi wants you to turn the mic yellow for their nat 20.
I can absolutely do that. Hold on. So yellow. Yellow's my favorite color. Love me some yellow. There you go. Hold on. Since you can't see that effect, what if we did... oh god, no. I'll do. Do. I hate it when I think I hear things in my house. I hate it. 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 Make it stop. Make it go away. How's that slow? What's fast? It literally doesn't change. Okay, well, that's yellow, so we're good. Okay, well, apart from me shitting myself thinking that there's something in the house. Things like scratching. No, it sounded like, you know that way where like the wind catches a door and it slams and it shakes the whole house? That's what it sounded like. Hate that for me! By the way, thank you for all the gifts on the TikTok live. Who else got a 20 Cyber? Can I get a tarot card pull, please? And I let Molly Mock pick the number. 7, top or bottom? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bottom. Just, as Loki just screamed that at me. He would scream bottom. All of my stuff is now going to go missing. Could have been Dorian. Oh, the 4 of Staves. Now this is the Envy demon. This is the Envy demon. So if you want to look up what it means, then it is the 4 of Staves. All the 20s today. What would you like for your natural 20 whilst I run through this burning door? I'm pretty sure I don't need to go through here, but we're just going to run with it. Fuck it. Running man. Tis I. Tarot card pull? Nice. All I need is a number and the word top or bottom.
Now this should be fun.
Cyber. Loki knows all. He's low-key in touch.
Yes, yes.
Excellent. This is exactly where I wanted to be. No, friend chat, please wait. Thank you, Spiral. Otherwise, it's not so special. Imagine knowing your deity. I think we all know our deities here, no? No? Ah.
They're gone. You did it. You killed them. But not all. Their leaders are behind the unbreakable door. I give you my wisdom. It will let you see. And now I wait.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you said top. One of my favorites. Female Kadash. Look how gorgeous she is! Look how beautiful! If you want to look the tarot card up, that's the 3 of coins. Da, 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 da. Excellent. So now that we have that, we can do 2 things. Ah, yeah, we could have absolutely come through here. It's fine. So let me just remember. So we can do this and grab this. Eddie, I looked at pictures of the Fade in Dragon Age Inquisition to see if I could find more evidence for it being underwater, and I found some. The sky in the Fade has various bands of different shades of green, which when compared to images of the ocean from underneath are very similar. I know. I specifically looked up images from Finding Nemo since that is animated. I'm just waiting for the day. I'm just waiting for it, guys. Arlathan coming up from the bottom of the sea. Look, I don't mean to like turn speculation into fact, but until it's proven that it's not on the bottom of the sea. Right, we're actually going to go back here.
Banana is perfect!
And so are you.
Oh wow, this bit of the game. I ain't ashamed to admit it, I got to skip for this XD also high.
Never skip the Fade. Let me go back here first. No, here. How are you doing today, Flawless? Hope you're having a great day. I love the Fade. Look, I'm called Fadewalker for a reason. Come back to the beginning and get this. Don't forget. Yay! So is the Fade actually flat? Just like a card with stuff on both sides? The Fade is whatever it is. The Fade is whatever you expect it to be. If you expect it to be flat, it will be flat. If you expect it to be deep and round and full of like buildings and rooms and stuff, it will be that. It is a reflection of you. And then we're going to go back here. And then we're going to go... I suppose we can just go here right now. Hello, babe. Imagine being a flat fader. Look, we don't hate on this channel, okay? Unless you're a flat earther. We don't hate, but we will tell you you're wrong. I'll die on that hill.
Anyone got a spare second, man?
Solus wisdom. This is why I liked Solus in the first place. He actually spoke to me about the Fade. And he taught me shit about the Fade. Yavenna? That is where the whole interest in Solus first originally came for me. Bloop. Hello.
Camelos, my roommate, skipped the Fade and felt so bad when she found out I did it because she forgot to tell me where to give them on.
Liam's in here! You know Liam from Critical Role! He's in the Fade! You have to come for Liam.
I'm game.
Nice. Gargly. Okay, we're going to go for all the cunning. Yeah, let's just bring that right up to 40. There will be no chest I cannot unopen. That one. Unopen? What? So this is just a walking egg? Good thing I like omelets. A sexy egg. One might say he is... yummy. Flurry of 3 blows. Nice, let's do it. He's just gonna go into a frenzy. Right. Hard boiled. He makes me hard boiled. He's excellent indeed. Well done. Yes. Hello, Paper Moo. How are you? Some might also say he is rather extravagant. No traveller to the Fade can fail to spot the Black City. It is one of the few constants of that ever-changing place. No matter where one might be, the city is visible, always far off. For it seems that the only rule of geography in the Fade is that all points are equidistant from the Black City, meaning that no matter where you are in the Fade, you're always the same distance away from the Black City. The chant, boo, teaches that the Black City was once the seat of the Maker, from whence he ruled the Fade, left empty when men turned away from him. Dreamers do not go there, nor do spirits. Even the most powerful demons seem to avoid the place because Solus has it in a tight grip or something. It was golden and beautiful once, says who? So the story goes, until a group of powerful Magister Lords, or Magi-twats, as some people may call them, from the Tevinter Imperium, boo, devised a means in breaking in, probably divulged by Solus, maybe, perhaps, who knows. When they did so, their presence defiled the city, turning it black, which was perhaps the least of their worries. Ooh woo. What if, this is another theory, right? But can you imagine if Solus's master, you know how like Solus gave the foci, the orb thing to Corypheus, and the whole plan was that he was supposed to unlock the fate or destroy the veil, and in doing so die? What if the original plan was he was going to get all of these Tevinter mages to break down the veil using blood magic, because Solus doesn't practice blood magic. So they were going, as soon as they like did the blood ritual, blah 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 blah, lots of people died, oh no. Solus was expecting the veil to disintegrate and for the Fade and Waking World to rejoin, thus killing all of the Magisters in the process and starting his new world or something. But instead of that happening, they actually made it into the Fade through the weakened veil, and Solus is standing there on the other side, and his dream's just like, the fuck? Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. And then Corypheus gets into the Black City and sees that there's nothing there, and he's like, you promised me more than this. And Solus was like, get fucked, mate. Have some blight. That's what you get. Away with you. Blight onto the world. Destroy everything, maybe, perhaps. I don't think that's what actually happened. Now that I've said it out loud, would Solus be that spiteful? Probably not. I don't think so. He's a twat, and all of his plans follow through to nothing. But I don't think he's that spiteful. I don't know, man. He used to spend time at court. Maybe. I don't know. I think now that I've said it out loud, I don't think that sits right with me. And angry, soulless, and trespasser can be pretty petty. He does turn a bunch of people to stone. He was pretty mad when we saved his friend. That's right, he murders, unless you stop him, he murders all of those mages. Okay, alright, we're putting it back on the table. I'm not saying it's what happened, but can you imagine what if? He's more like, you weren't supposed to survive that, mate, so I don't know, I'm gonna wing it. Yeah, that sounds exactly like Solus. You've literally just described the whole plot of Inquisition. That's it. Look at this place over here. Wow. 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 Hold on, where am I? Is that it? Is that it? Look at this gentleman. Oh, it's not a gentleman at all. It's nothing. I thought we were going through his ass. Wait, no, there's a guy. Is that not a guy? Wait. Am I crazy? I think I might be. Huh. Right, well, let's go back through. There's more stuff to get, and we're doing an awful lot of talking today, which means we're not getting a lot of fade done. There's a reason I say he is more like the god of unintended consequences. Hi, Niall, it's me. Remember me from moments ago? 'Tis I. Yeah, Solus is, like, really good for coming up with plans. Really bad because they all go to shit. Excuse me. And then there should be another hidden door over here. Nobody asked for that, but here we are. Spiratiform. Solus in a nutshell? I'm afraid so. Oh. This is where the ship is! Neve gets excited by the ship.
How about you then?
Get back here, Wisp Wraith? Almost went Jonathan Ross there. Wisp Wraith. Bless him. Right, I'm dying. Get back here. For the first time in history, I'm gonna use my bow and arrow.
If you insist.
It does fuck all. Damage, oh no, it does fuck all. Time to go back to the dags.
Oh.
Yeet. Wait, I don't think I need to do that. I can get it from here. Yes! Look at the ship! It's got a Doge on it! Guys. Doge! Looketh! Doge or wolf? Let's discuss the wolf head. Much Doge, such wow. I know! Neve's dream ship. I actually have I used these as NPCs for a D&D campaign that I ran, and they had a pirate ship with a dog head on the bow because the ship was named the Sirius, you know, like the dog star. So hello, but that's not Neve's. Neve's has a raven, which, you know, considering that he's afraid of birds, is great. He's like Batman, become what you fear, or something. Right, so that was there. So I'm gonna go this way. Ed's stickers are in? Nani? My stickers? My blade? Speaking of stickers, I have a plan. What stickers? Right, now we're back here. We'll talk to, you know, more sunflowers. I love sunflowers.
What did you do? I felt something. Like the earth was shifting. Except it probably wasn't the Earth.
Sorry, I had a burrito for lunch.
You did? You managed to get to it? I didn't think it was possible. Killing that demon must have opened something. Perhaps...
Skull and sunflowers? Yeah.
Perhaps the pieces are falling into place now.
Oh!
Uldred is the mastermind behind it all.
Fade farts are the worst.
At Uldred's suggestion, the Circle was about to ally itself with Loghain when the Terns' treachery was revealed. Uldred made excuses, but we were having none of it. He panicked then, tried to leave. Irving would not let him.
I just got lipstick on my white shirt. The worst. I'm sorry for your loss.
I don't know. I don't believe we got to that part. I was barely paying attention. Such meetings are boring. The course of action usually decided before we even congregate.
Uldred is a dumbass. I don't mind telling you that I got you some lovely acro, nand crow, sunflower, and some skull stickers. Have a good one! Be safe going to the store.
Uldred let loose a bolt of energy that flung us all against the far wall.
And crow.
That woke me up. It might have been a signal. That was when a whole group of mages poured into the chamber. And that was when I saw real blood magic in action for the first time in my life. It was like they brought the wrath of the Maker himself down upon our heads.
It says acorn and crow. My brain just... I couldn't look.
I was just getting to that. Uldred must have also dabbled in demonology. When the fighting started, he tried to summon something, or some things. They overwhelmed him, and when his screaming stopped, Uldred was... gone.
Pumpkin.
I'm sure he wishes he were dead. Uldred became an abomination. And when I saw it, I ran for my life.
I might actually die of happiness.
I was in a panic. Once I calmed down, I thought about what would happen if that thing got out. I gathered some of my fellows and we obtained the litany from the stockroom. I thought if we disabled the others, we could throw everything we had at Uldred. But I saw my friends fall, one by one. And now it's my turn. I don't want it to end like this. Do you feel it?
Damn it, Cyber.
It's getting so cold.
Damn it, Cyber. Damn it, Cyber. Damn it, Cyber. Right, so let's do Templar's Nightmare. Let's do Templar's Nightmare and see if we can get through this real quick. We're getting through it quite quick, which is fun for me. Means that I still know what I'm doing, which is fun! Oh no!
How about you then?
Oh, sweet Jesus! Drink your thing! Neve! Neve! Drink your juice! Oh, he's fine. Neve! Drink your goddamn juice! This game is gonna kill me! No! This game is gonna end me! And for what? Stupid poison. Alright, stand up, boy. It's fine. Drink your thing. Drink your thing. Neve! The juice, Neve! The juice! We're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Everything's fine. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he did it. But apparently he knows what he's doing more than I do. So I'm just gonna let him. Everything's fine. Okay, we survived somehow. We absolutely did a survive. My god. He had me on the edge of my seat just now. I was absolutely convinced that he was dead. I should have saved. I'm sorry. I let you down. Get him, Neve. Neve does not care. Neve is just tearing through the fade.
Let's do this quickly, shall we?
We did it. We did it. And now that I'm on fire, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. We saved the game. Hydrate, Neve, hydrate. My god. Right, okay, this is fine. There is a mouse hole there. We can explore the mouse hole. That's what she said. I definitely played this game so much in high school to escape reality. Sweats, that sounds like... The sounds and voice acting is ingrained in my memories. Same. This is what I used to do when I would come home from work, because I used to work the back shift. I would come home from work, make something to eat, and then go upstairs and just play Dragon Age Origins to unwind before bed. Bliss. It's me!
Touchman!
Pew, pew, pew. Pew. The juice!
Now this should be fun!
Dragon Age got me through high school, no lie. More dexterity. That's what we like. But Neve wants the gold. Right, cool. Right, now that we are here, let's go through here. And that's the purple. So if we go through the not purple, perfect, perfect. We're doing it, we're doing it. Right, there's there. We went through there. So technically what we can do, technically, is if we touch the purple, it should take us over there to the other purple. Yes. Okay. And then there.
Banana
Jesus!
is perfect!
Lesson 3, lesson 3, lesson 3, lesson 3.
Hi, Anya. Welcome back to the stream.
All right.
No, this is correct. Banana juice. Ding, 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 ding. Banana juice. Do, 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 do. Right, that purple should take us back here. Hold on. I have no memory of this place. There should be another purple in one of the rooms that we were in before. There. Get it. Attack. And now we're... Oh, wait. All purple leads back to purple? Is that what you're saying? Don't forget your books or your codex. I remember nothing. Having fun in the mage tower. I'm having the best time. Yeah, this is correct. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to mouse our way through. Meant to say for your codex. For my codex. Burn the pup. Oh, no. Hold on. And boop. And then this is here. Okay. No problem. No problem. I feel like we came here too early, question mark? This is the one that takes me through into the other room. Ah! Is this the guy I'm looking for? Yes, this is the guy I'm looking for. Perfect. There's not an ogre! Get him, Neve! Fuck him up! Hey, destroy him! Hey, Neve! Oh no. Excuse me! Yes! 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 Oh, just wait your turn, please! Oh yeah! Sorry to keep you waiting. What a guy! What a guy! Oh no, we're on fire. Fantastic, right? This is where I'm looking for, I think. Look, an Illuvian! One of the early Illuvian design dudes. I'm going to touch that. Nailed it. Now, this is where we want to be. This is where the Burning Man comes in handy. Burning Man form activate. Burning Man form activate! It's fine.
Going.
Hold on. Abomination, we're being dramatic.
Yes!
Burning Man form. And then we go through. Yay. And then there's a moose hole, which we will investigate. The moose hole. When in the fade, touch everything. Exactly. Ruh-roh! Smacky smack. Hold on, we have to pause for effect. Ah. And then we will this guy for this guy. Yes. Hello.
I'm off.
Can I convince you to sod off?
Not enough! Oh.
Get him, Neve.
Let's do this quickly, shall we?
Strong.
All right.
And then through here, there is another moose hole. So we will moose hole. Stonks. Be careful. Look, it's technically Mythal. Technically. I think it is Mythal. And these are early Mythal statues. No?
Going. All right.
Right there. It's fine. Neve aggressively collecting donations for the sad Antivan Boy Fund. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh no, do you know what these are? Do you know what these are? These, if you go and look up the original concept art for the archdemons, that's what they look like. Or something like this. There's concept art somewhere. The smallest of ducks. Welcome to the stream. I love your username. There's concept art somewhere of the archdemons that looks something like this. I'm quite sure you can Google it. Hello, good evening everybody. How are you guys? Oh no, I'm sorry to hear you're sick. I'm trying to survive the boredom. Well, memory load, we will keep you company for sure. Playing some Dragon Age. Rocking some Age of Dragon. Everything's on fire! Luckily, I'm immune to fire because I'm on fire too. Beep, beep, beep.
If you insist. Ah!
I love your TikTok so much. Glad to be a part of the stream now. Yee! I'm glad to have you here. How are you doing today? Again, I love your username. The smallest of ducks. We are making the TikToks now. This is it. It's happening live. Very small, so tiny, can barely even type. Wah! How dare you be adorable. Small, tiny duck. There were ducks flying past my window today and I got very excited.
Yes.
I love ducks.
Going.
Oh, Jesus. Sweet Jesus. Nate? Nate!
Remember to stay hydrated.
I was literally about to tell him to drink his juice! That was unfortunate. You heard, Master Vicarian. Drink your juice! Stay hydrated. The timing on some of these fucking spells is atrocious. Right, where did we last save? Oh no. It was bound to happen. I told him to take a potion and he didn't. Oh my god, we're so far back. It's fine. Oh no. We might not be that far back. But we probably are. I hate my life. Okay. We're not that far back. Okay, it's fine. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into this room and we're going to drop to mouse. I'm going to go through here. Everything is fine. We're going to go in here. We're going to kill this ogre again and it's going to be epic! Oh yeah. And this guy's going to be dramatic all over again. Get him, Neve! Yes! 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 Whee! That's my boy! Get him! Oh, right in the eyes! Oh no! Alright, sorry to keep you waiting, sir. It's your turn now. That will never get old. Punch. Punch with my daggers. Punch. Right, so now what we'll do is we'll stand over here and we'll save. Hell yeah. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Why am I always on fire when I save? Right in the dangle bag. That's not the dangle bag, but I like the reference. Like, was that death a choice or just a forgot to use his powers? No, I actually, guys in chat, you can pull up the VOD. I selected potion and Neve didn't take it and then I got frozen so I couldn't potion. I am not to blame in this scenario. Burning Man. I wasn't asking about potions. Again, I don't see how something dark side something complete. Uh-oh. The joys of working from home. I can watch Ed stream as much as I want. Yay! How are you doing today? It's lovely to have you here. Smooshers! I was asking why you didn't use the spell in the arcane horror lineup. What? Spell, please? What spell, please? Wait. Ah. We need to do this first. Spirit forms have abilities. Ah, shut up. Who do you think you are? I've played this game before. I have never, ever in my whole Dragon Age playing career needed to worry about stuff like that. Never! Therefore, leave me alone. It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute in my butt. It's been a hot minute in my butt. Right, okay, I will use it now. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Arcane horror? Uh-oh. Never mind. I tried, guys, I tried. I tried, it didn't work. I tried and it didn't work, okay? I don't know what to tell you. Other than potential archdemon. Look. Ah. Save. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. We're gonna go through here. Like a boss. Uh-oh. On fire. This shit is on fire. Right, then I'll go over here. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Neve, where was that angled at? I'm asking for a friend. Get punted. Punch them with my daggers. Now we're gonna save. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. When you use the arcane horror, use it against the rage demons because of Winter's Grasp. Or, instead of actually being sensible with the game, I could just wing it! I am the solace of my generation. Right, okay, so if I go in here... See, look, there's no time. There's no point. We might as well just not worry about it and get a heal off. Hell yeah. And then we're just gonna rogue our way to victory. Look! Fantastic. Love that for me. Absolutely smashing. No logic, just brute force. The soldier in me is shining through. This whole mission took me a good 3 to 4 hours, not gonna lie. I was so lost and raging. Nah, it's a lot when you're not used to it, for sure. What I'll do is I'll clip this one part and put it up on YouTube as like, you can just follow me through it. It's not very put together and I died that one time, but...
Catch me if you can! I know you want.
Look, she's got a little purple bit where her hair is, even in her mouse form.
The game isn't over, mortal.
But what if it... Uh-oh. What if it is, maybe, perhaps?
All right. I'm off.
I do not deserve this punishment.
Maybe you do. It really is Mass Effect all over again. No, it's just me playing games all over again, right? This quest takes me forever, even when I'm used to it. Or even when I use a guide. He said quick, but it sounded like quack. No, I'd really appreciate the YouTube vid on it because the fade section always annoys me or freaks me out. Okay, well, I'll just clip this section. But we did do an awful lot of talking about lore. Oh no, I'm sure it'll be fine. Hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, hope this is helping. hope this is helping.
Yes.
Right, so now we've done that. What we could do is we can go over here and get the final form. Final form. And then we can... I do have something to stun her. Leave me alone. Watching you go through this part makes me sweat nervously. I don't want to do it again. Continues playing Dragon Age Origins. This is a great... I love doing the Fade. It's great. I love being in the Fade. I love everything to do with the Fade. I love learning about the Fade. I will do all of your Fade quests if you guys do all of my Deep Roads quests. I fucking hate the Deep Roads. Hate it. Hate the Deep Roads. Hate being underground. Hate the whole shebang. Hate it. Don't like it. Don't want it. Don't want to do it. Hate it. Don't like it. Hate tunnels. Hate it. We'll swap. A trip through the Fade with a side of lore. My favorite!
Oh, this racket is going to drive me mad. Do something about it.
Oh, just stuff some wool in your ears. I don't hear anything.
Oh.
Tis I! Your worst nightmare, maybe! Fucking hell, they don't mean... They do not... They are quite tough. Stop! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm running out of juice to drink. I'm running out of juice to drink. I don't want to listen to Celeste. I don't want Celeste to be right. I don't want to live in a world where Celeste is right.
All right.
There's no juice left. I don't want to live in a world where Celeste is right. I died. Screw you, Celeste! It's fine. Are you sure you want this as a tutorial through the Fade? Are you sure you want this as a tutorial through the Fade? Alright, we're gonna go and get this again. Hi, Rora.
Oh hi, saying hello from vacay, which is just me being off work and staying home in PJs for a week lol.
Hooray! Well, hello. I hope you're enjoying your vacay. Which duck is your favourite, or is it all of them? All of them. If it's a duck, it's great.
Now this racket is going to drive me mad. Do something about it.
Oh, just stuff some wool in your ears.
Are you sure Ed is the one you want to listen to for getting out of the Fade? No. I'm not here to give you any strategies for the fighting. I'm just here to show you where to go to get through it all. That much I can do.
I've had enough of this noise.
That much I can do. Much better. That's how we rogue. That is how we rogue. That is how we rogue. Poor Celeste. Less of that. Celeste is fine. Celeste is the true villain of Dragon Age. Take that, Celeste. It's true.
It's going.
Perfect. See, now that I'm taking roguing seriously, it's absolutely no problem. See? Absolutely no problem. Touch this. I don't believe I needed to be the spirit to touch that, but here we are in this reality. So then, just follow through here, I guess?
Can't trust anybody.
Hi, it's me!
Each other.
Well.
Oh, look! It wants to fuck!
Don't do that! 3. Nice. Didn't even need it! Didn't even need it! Didn't even need it! What is it? What is Dragon Age about? I must admit I've never played it. It's basically like BioWare, the game company that made it, wanted to make like their own kind of D&D inspired game. So it's very much Dungeons and Dragon-y, kind of like rogues and mages and demons and all the things. It's very lore based. Each Dragon Age game has its own story and is about something different, but they're all connected, if that makes sense. So this one, there's a horde of... Think of Lord of the Rings. There's like a horde of the dark spawn, which are basically like your orcs and urukai, and you are the hero that has to like defend the world from the orcs and the urukai. But there's no ring. Unless... And then go through here, be on fire. Now you're in here, still on fire. All the fire. Raggy? Right, you guys wanted me to use Winter's Grasp. But, so I will! Get fucked. Haha! Now what? Now what? What are you gonna do now? Nothing, that's what. There. Back to Burning Man. And then we're gonna go through here. Oh, or not. Instead. Nice. Nice. Wow. Then be on fire again. And we're gonna go through this door. And this is where we deal with all this bullshit. Oh dear. Oh no. And then we're gonna deal with this guy. Not be on fire. Or electrocuted. This room will be okay if we just do it right. And then we go over here. Give this mage a little run around. Come back here. And And then there's a mage up here. There's 2 mages up here. That need taken care of. And then this guy. Did he just stone fist me? Using my own stone fist against me. Punt!
Not fair. Why is it always me that has to bleed?
I don't know why that amused me. I don't know why that amused me. How dare he fist me indeed without even so much as a warning or a drink first. Oh, we didn't need it, it's fine. Oh, SpaghettiOs. I haven't even told you where to go. I'll save it and put it on YouTube anyway. It's not going to be very helpful. It's not going to be very helpful. But I'm showing you the way to go, kind of. Just do what I do, but don't do what I do at the same time.
Yes.
And now we're in here.
It's what we do. We're mages. Let us play a game. The one who causes the most pain wins.
No. Oh, there's a lot going on right now. So let's try this boy. And whilst we're here, we'll not listen to Celeste. Instead, what we'll do is we'll just do that. Cool. Love that for me. Burning and death. I appreciate all of your input in chat. I really do. I deeply appreciate it. But I'm going to ignore it because I don't play games like that. I'm just going to do what works for me and not die. Thanks.
It's what we do. We're mages.
For fuck's sake.
Let us play a game.
What I meant was...
The most pain.
Shut up. Say nothing. This room is a pain in the ass. I could fireman and throw a fireball at them. Let's see if that works. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? Wait, need to open the door first. Take this, bitches!
It's what we do. We're mages.
Nailed it.
Let us play a game.
Nailed it. I love fireball.
Pain wins.
Alright, now we'll do it. Oh, their fireball always hits me first. And I'm just on the ground. But I'm immune to fire. Hell yeah. When in doubt, become fire. When in doubt, just become fire. Wow. Uh-oh. This guy. On fire. Get him! Fuck him up! I fucking did it. I fucking did it. I'm better than Celeste. I did it. I absolutely did it all by myself. Nobody helped me. What a day to be alive. And now to become strong. And now to become super strong. Become large. You have no evidence of being better than me until you do your death count nightmare run.
Thank you. It is time for this dream to come to an end. I give you my strength. It will be of little use against the demon that rules here, but perhaps it will help in other realms. Find a way to kill all the demon lords to open the way to Sloth. Free us all from this nightmare!
This is a great tutorial so far. I'm rocking this tutorial. Check this out, guys. Check me out. Check out my tutorial. I'm rocking it. Quite literally. Right, we came from that way perhaps, maybe? So if we go this way, just really quickly. Strong. Strong, strong, strong. 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 Big strong. Super strong. Throw! Strong! Big strong. Massive strong. Epic strong! 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 Very much strong. Super strong. Smash, 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 smash. Smash! Yeet! Destroy! Smash, smash, smash. Smash. Uh-oh. Well. Quack! Did he say quack? I swear he says quack. Now rock skips you! Thanks, Steve. I've not got a clue why, but for some reason my brain's just been in a fog all day. I kinda need to snap out of it. I've got work to be doing. Dude, that's what my brain has been like since Friday. I wonder if there's something in the air. I feel it in the water. And I feel it in the air. And I've had no sense of what time is. These past couple of days, I've had no sense of
Time for more practice.
like I thought 5 minutes had passed and it turned out that 3 hours had passed, you know, so no, gosh, fuck.
I'm off.
Oh, I'll feel that one in the morning. Strong. Yeah, strong. Strong, 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 strong. Strong! Strong. Strong! Big strong! Ed, how do you do it? You're so put together, mate. No, 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 no. Let me make something very clear. What you're seeing right now is not an accurate representation of me over the past couple of days. One of the main reasons why stream is so important to me is because it grounds me and keeps me in the here and now. So I can have like the worst kind of day where I'm all over the place and I'm just fading in and out of existence. And like I say, I think that, like, I honestly, this might be where you, I honestly thought that I had something wrong with me because I was, like, peeing every 5 minutes. Like, so often. I thought maybe I'd had an infection or something. Turns out, I was just peeing a normal amount, and instead of 5 minutes passing, 3 hours had passed. And I was like, I see. I had no concept of time. I've had nothing but stress dreams for the past 4 days. So even though I have been sleeping at regular times and at sensible hours, I haven't been getting any rest. I've been but because I'm streaming, I've got something I can focus on. I've got people that I can talk to, and it's keeping me present in the here and now. My brain is in a good place. I cannot wait for stream every night. When I don't have stream, I'm just like a lost little lamb, just floating through whatever reality my brain has me in at that moment. Uh-oh. No! So if I seem really put together on stream, it's because I have an anchor. I have that focus. It's very comfy here. Ed, if you have undiagnosed ADHD, your brain is fogged because of that damn cycle. Oh, I know. She's on her way. She is absolutely on her way. And if this is how much it's messing with my sense of reality, I can only imagine how painful it's going to be. I'm excited, said no one ever. Uh-oh. Well, this might hurt, I'm not gonna lie. Also, like, people can suffer from burnout for years, so please take care of yourself. I am still suffering from the burnout of living in Japan and doing that job that I had when I was out there. I am also, on top of that, suffering from the burnout of 2020 when I was homeless and had to go through all of my family stuff. I am so burnt out. And now suddenly I find myself not in survival mode. And now that I'm not in survival mode anymore, it's just like, whoa. It's all just, it's like when you come down from adrenaline. Ow. It's like when you come down from adrenaline and you just crash. That's what it feels like. But that's what it has been feeling like for me over the past 4 days. I don't think I am burnt out. I think I'm just getting ready for Shark Week.
Let's do this quickly, shall we? Yes!
Also, whenever it's time for me, one of two things happens. Either I have no appetite at all or I'm ravenous. And this time round, this month, it seems like... Shit, I keep pressing the wrong button. It seems like I am ravenous. I am constantly hungry and I'm worried that I'm just going to sit and binge eat. That is mental exhaustion. Get some sleep. I have been sleeping. But every time I go to sleep, my brain is like, and here's some intense stress streams for you. Last night, my stress stream was one of my favorite recurring stress streams. It was missing my flight. And I don't know why my brain has decided that that's where stress is going to be for me, but I fucking hate missing my flight. Can we stop, please? This is harassment. Thanks. Punch! But on a more positive notion, I adore Len. I love that you like Len! I'm trying my hardest to get into some more, I'm trying to practice. And right now, it's not great, but we're just kind of getting our way through practice at the moment. I want to do some Neve stuff as well, obviously, that would be great. I want to introduce you guys to a couple of my D&D characters that never get a chance to be seen or get played. This is going to be a terrible, guys, this is going to be a terrible tutorial to get through here. I'm just making sure that I'm getting as many of these things as I can. I clicked on this video for a tutorial for how to get through the Fade and ended up listening to Eddie talk about his Shark Week. You might want to save? Oh well. Sounds like it's too easy for me. Uh-oh. Punch, punch, punch. Well, good night everybody! Good night everybody. Love it. Love that for me. I got a 20. Nice! What would you like for your natural 20? Then we're going to go through this door. Now, that guy is through there, but I'm going to go through here real quick. Neve is fine. Neve is absolutely winging it. Damn it, I keep pressing the wrong fucking button. It's fine.
How amusing!
Neve seems to know what he's doing. Hey Ed, was I right? No. You're never right. Who's your fave spirit to walk around as in the Fade? Probably the Burning Man? Because when in doubt, become fire! Nailed it. None, apparently. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. There is a mouse hole over there, though. We could investigate. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Can't leave you alone. Let me just investigate real quick. Uh-oh. Oh, perfect.
Going.
Oh no, I'm stupid. I was looking at chat. It's fine. I blame Celeste. Nailed it!
Okay, this is getting exhausting.
No, it's not. You're fine, Eve. Punch! Falcon! Punch! Yeah, that was really 1 HP just there. Chuck! Yeah. Yeah. Morden sings? You got it. Oh, he's over here now! It's faster than he looks. Ow! My face! And other extremities. Punch! 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 Falco! Punch! Yeah. Nailed it. I kind of like being the golem, if I'm honest. Get this door! Whee! Get this door. Take this door. Right, let's get this. Perfect. And then let's get this. Also perfect. And then we double back. And we can go and get the demon. Oh, wait. I can't remember if we're at Thresher Maw or not. Krogan Queen.
In prophase you see chromatin
Yeah, we're not.
condensed to chromosomes. In metaphase their centromeres align to make new homes.
Lysine, valine, leucine, isoleucine, alanine. They all are aliphatic, so you will not see a ring. For bases you have arginine, lysine, and histidine. From rufines we are formed.
Now the aromatics.
Tryptophan and tyrosine and phenylalanine.
Aspartic and glutamic are both acids as we've seen. Or amide C, asparagine, and also glutamine. From protein we are formed.
He's adorable. Pete's! Do you think if Alistair was a mage, he would take on the form of a mouse in the Fade? That rhymed. That way he could forever be on the hunt for cheese. What a babe. I love Alistair's face. I wish his face was closer to my face. Because then our faces would be close. But that would make me feel uncomfortable maybe. So then I would tell him to not do that. And then we would have toast instead with cheese on it because we're like that. And we like cheese. Cheese!
Too fast for you.
The best song I've ever written.
Okay, I'm back from work.
Welcome back.
We did last main fights from FFX with my sister and her BF.
Nice.
Those were one long cutscenes there.
Nice. Yes, they are long cutscenes. Everything is fine. Right, that's another demon done. Demon done. And now technically we can go and help whoever is here. But what I like to do is to clear all of these bits first before we go and help them. So let's go to... I'm trying to think. I don't think it matters which one we do first. So let's go back to this one. And now I want cheese toast. I was thinking about cheese toast the other day, but then I remembered I had hot cross buns, so I had them instead, and they were deliciousness. They were loveliness. What's up, demon? It's me! Yep, cha boy! Hello! It is I! I'm here to ruin your day, Darkspawn! Get fucked. Attack this guy. Ruin this guy's day. Punch! Stone! Ha 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 ha! Ah ha 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 ha! I am punchy punch. Stone! Ooh, what kind of bread though? Falcon! Punch! I like bread. I love bread. Hurlock bowling with Golem and with Golem Neve. Yeah! That's what it feels like. Hurlock bowling. For sure. Parfait. Stomp, 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 stomp. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Stomp, 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 stomp. Stomp, 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 stomp. Stomp, 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 stomp. Hurl! Stomp, stomp, stomp. Ogre fight! Ogre fight! Let's go! The Crusher, you say? Not if Neve has anything to do with it! Get him, Neve! Yes! Yes! Camera! It will never get old. It will never get old. I also love that the golems just stomp around. Stomp, 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 stomp. Right. Perfect. And then we just go over here and get the last one. Neve, you got red on you. Perfect. Stompy boy. Stomp, 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 stomp. I think I might like to change my answer. The fire guy is really good. I like being the burning man, but I think it's got to be the golem. Stomp. They do got cake! Have you seen this? Stomp. Wait, 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 wait. Even big stronk boys don't like fire. Burning man, come to save the day. Oh. Stronk boy again. Here we go. 'Tis I, Stronk boy! Here to save the day! Stronk, stronk, stronk. Bowling! Twatted! Oh yeah! Templar! Falcon! Falcon! Punch! Nice. Stronk, stronk. Stronk. Templar refuses to die. Must be all the armor they wear. Strong, 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 strong. Stomp, 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 stomp. That booty was sculpted by Berini himself. Stomp, 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 stomp. Wait. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Here we go. Stomp, 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 stomp. And just for you, chat, Winter's Grasp. Because I know that you will appreciate it. Except for Celeste. Yeah. There we go. I did it without any help from Celeste at all. Perfect. Takes that. Want of strength. There's probably some that I have missed, but we got the majority of them, I think. But I feel like there might be one or two that I did miss, but hey, it's all good. Now we can go and help our peeps. So let's see who's over here. Ah, this is Liliana. Attack.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness.
Me working my boring job, giggling my ass off, listening to Eddie going stomp, 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 stomp. I'm glad I can brighten your day. This stream is helping my paper writing stress. I'm glad that we can help. Alright, now's not really the time for prayer. My dude. Oh wait, no, thank the Maker you're safe. That sounds more like something Neve would say.
Blessed... What? Who are you?
I beg you, do not disturb the girl's meditations.
Revered Mother? I do not know this person.
Don't know me? Are you insane? Me? Captain Deadeye? The fate is played. Wait. That's something that Neve would say.
I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Please do not vex her. She needs quiet and solitude to calm her mind and heal her heart.
From his column cheeks clapping. Stomp, 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 stomp. Funny person with glasses, I'm glad. That makes me happy. That's all I have. If funny person with glasses is what impresses you, then that bodes well for me, because that's pretty much all I've got. And sometimes it's not even funny, it's just glasses, so... subscribe for more! I know you for what you are, Damon.
Why are you saying these things about the Revered Mother? Please go away.
Persuade! I'm very persuasive! Wait, don't you remember why you left the cloister? He's very cunning. Do it.
I remember. There was a sign.
Leliana, we have discussed this.
Tends to be a rogue.
Yours. The Maker does not care to interfere in the affairs of mortals. This vision was likely the work of demons.
Subscribe for more glasses. I actually can provide more glasses. Hold on. So what are you looking for in a streamer? I can provide a variety if I can just find. Yeah, there's some. So what is it that you're actually like looking for in a streamer? Because I can provide you with so this is regular. That wasn't my zip. I unzipped a pouch. Dirty minds, get your minds out of the gutter. So this is regular. And then we have party time. Sunglasses on the beach. Glasses that are way too big for my face. But then I can also provide... Have you had a really rough day? Have you had a day where you're just done with everyone around you? And there's no way that you want to tell people over and over and over again to leave you alone? So you want a glass design? Like you want glasses that kind of like let people know what kind of day you're having and for people to like leave you alone? Well, on those days, I can provide you with no. But on flipped cameras, it also looks like it says on. So, am I on? Or is it no? Either way, I'm mood. Fuck off glasses, exactly. But if that's not what you're looking for, I can also provide you with something a little bit more, shall we say, sci-fi. The Commander Shepard look, if you will. How are you guys doing? Or the Geordie LaForge look. Or the Cyclops look. Depending on what fandom you're from. We can provide you with these kind of glasses. Depending on what fandom you're from, you can just insert where the glasses are from if you want. Or, if you really want, what we could do is I could introduce you to my boyfriend's glasses. Oh, sorry, technically I shouldn't call him my boyfriend. He is actually my husband. So, my husband lets me borrow his glasses. And they're a little bit, like, they don't really fit my face because obviously our face shapes are incredibly different. But Kirahi lends me his glasses sometimes, and I personally love them because they are his, and the fact that he would let me use them every so often is just really sweet. He knows that they are, my eyes are sensitive and that they help in any way just to like keep the sun out of my eyes and help them to
hold the line!
Because Kirahi is literally...
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite Solarian on the Citadel.
My favorite Solarian on the Citadel. So, unless you're looking for like... One thing I can definitely bring to the table is glasses. Now I need to put them all away again. Hold on. It was good for the bit, but now I need to clean up the mess I've made. Hold on, Liliana! We're almost there! Here, you guys... Wait, no, because what if this is the end and I have to, like, do a fight? Hold on. You guys look at Liliana whilst I clean up the mess I've made. Crazy Eddie's Glasses Emporium. Who's calling me crazy? This is just what I offer. Part of being part of my stream is all the glasses and stuff that I can provide. Need to put the no glasses away again. The Maker does care, Liliana, and one day he will return. That's foreshadowing for when Solus comes back, because Solus is the Maker. Not really, but maybe. I can't get them in. For the bright light, I have a pair of sunglasses that are pink because my boyfriend calls me his little gay husbando every time I wear them. That's adorable and I love it forever, and I want more of it, please. The world deserves more of love like that. Okay. Okay. Yeet! Nice. Nailed it. Alright, you guys be distracted by Liliana.
The Maker cares
whilst I
for
put my
us.
headphones back on.
I believe he misses his
A true
wayward
Solarian
children as
fashion
much as we
statement,
miss
indeed.
him. My vision may not be from him, but it guides me to do what is right. My revered mother knew this. I don't know who you are, but you are not her.
Part of being a bard is having you know, like your craft finely tuned, and part of my craft is just wearing glasses. We need to go as soon as you are ready.
This is your home, your refuge. Do you truly wish to leave the comfort of this place behind?
Thanks, Tom.
Stay and know peace.
There is no need. I carry the piece of the Chantry in my heart.
You are going nowhere, girl. I will not permit it.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs! You can't command her any longer, demon. She is free!
No, she is ours. Now and forever.
Amen? Wait. Greater shade, you say? 10 out of 10 with Smash Liliana. She's great.
Brilliant!
Brilliant!
Holy Maker! She was a...
I've taken my glasses off now. My eyes are itchy. A demon! Yes, well done.
My head feels heavy. Like I've just woken up from a terrible nightmare. I believe we had some task to accomplish. Let us be on our way. Wait. What's happening to me?
Nothing. I wasn't just giving hearts to my TikTok chat. You can't prove it. Right, that's Liliana saved. On to the next. I giggle every time Liliana screams, bless. Oh, it's Morrigan's time! Yay! She doesn't look right when she's not in her own outfit. It's bizarre.
Away! Away with you! I shall have no more of your pestering.
I am your mother. Do you not love me?
You are as much my mother as my little finger right here is the Queen of Ferelden. I know you, Fade Spirit. You cannot fool me.
She's great!
Are you more clever than your own dear mother? Surely such pride must be punished.
Morgan.
There! That is for not showing respect.
That is far more like it, but it is too little too late, Spirit. 'Tis you at last. Come and rid me of this vexatious spirit. I weary of being prodded.
Hell yeah! Is this literal? Neve. Yes. Yes.
Good. Kill it, and then we can be off.
She's great, and I love her forever.
You will learn.
Neve is so turned on right now. I looked at chat. I was going to say hello.
About time. That was most... Wait. What is this? No, not this again. I refuse.
She's great. She's great. We're going to have to do a Morrigan playthrough at some point where we romance the fuck out of her. Hello, Aviesa. I looked at chat to say hello, and then that happened and I was confused. How long have I been streaming for? 2 hours and 40 minutes, and we spent some time talking at the beginning of the stream. Not too bad. A personal best, actually, I think, going through the Fade. 2 hours, more or less? Hiya, how are you? Thanks for coming over.
Maker, forgive me. I failed them all. They died and I did not stop it.
I say a personal best. I'm pretty sure that 2 hours is still pretty long to do this quest, but we did talk an awful lot. But it's better than getting lost all the time. I'm glad I can still do it. Wait, what? But they're not dead. The circle can still be saved. Don't believe it, Win.
How can I disbelieve what I see, what I hear and smell and feel?
This is Win.
Death. Can you not see it? It's all around us.
I feel it in my fingers. I feel it up my nose. I pick it, then I flick it to see how far it goes. Love is all around us, and so the feeling grows. I can see it. I just don't believe it. You're in the Fade!
Why was I spared? If not to help them.
Damn it, Win!
Use is my life. Now that I have failed in the task that was given me, leave me to my grief. I shall bury their bones, scatter their ashes to the four winds.
Damn it!
And mourn their passing.
Win!
Till I too am dead.
Listen to me! We're in the Fade. None of this is real. Demons!
Your blatant disregard for the souls of the dead strikes me as being utterly inappropriate.
Pirate. Please think about where you are.
I do not know what you are trying to tell me. Why must you make this more painful? And where were you when
That'll
this
be the only
happened?
way I sing that song now.
I trusted you as an ally, and you were nowhere to be found.
Ducks!
Gonna go sleep because I'm a tiny old duck. Hopefully we'll see you all lovely people in another stream.
We stream Tuesday to Friday, and this time, same place. Tuesday to Friday, we'll be here every day until Friday. So I hope you get some rest, and we'll see you in the next stream. That's how I used to sing that song when I was in school. So I can't claim credit for it. That's how we all used to sing it when I was in school.
I do not know what this will accomplish, but I will do this if it will satisfy you. It is difficult to focus. It feels as though something is stopping me from concentrating.
Same when.
I've never had so much trouble.
Same.
Perhaps some time away from this place will help me think clearly.
Yes. Being away from here should make you feel better.
Don't leave us, Wynne. We don't want to be alone.
My god.
Holy Maker. Stay away, foul creature.
Told you this wasn't real.
Stay, Wynne. Sleep soundly in the comforting embrace of the earth.
Oh,
Do
does
not
it spit
fight
cat?
it.
Thanks.
You belong here with us.
No, not yet. My task is not yet done. It is not time yet.
Come away to your rest.
I'll change that. I need to make some new panels and stuff for my Twitch as well, because I haven't done that in ages. Thanks, Wynne! She healed me! Pew, 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 pew. We did it!
Is it over? Thank the Maker for you. Wait, what's happening? Where are you going?
I left. And now we can go to the center of the thing. Unless we want to go and talk to Niall real quick. See what he has to say about it all.
You're back. That's not surprising. There's no way out. Every time you take a step, you think, maybe this step will take me home. But you'd
That's
be
a good
wrong.
idea, Dabby.
Not much. I know that it stops blood mages from taking over your mind. I don't even know who or
I'm just getting my
what
Liam
Sabrala
fix.
is. You're better off asking someone more knowledgeable.
Just getting my Liam fix.
I don't want it to end like this. Do you feel it? It's getting so cold.
Bless him. Right, so then we hop into the center and that's it. That's it done. Hooray! Should have saved. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, still can. Perfect. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. It is Liam, yeah. Here he is, smelly man. Get him.
What do we have here?
You
A
die.
rebellious minion? An escaped slave?
Was that Liam O'Brien? Yep, it sure was.
My, but you do have some
Vax'ildan himself.
But playtime
Caleb
is
Widowgast
over.
himself.
You all have to go
Or,
back now.
You tried to keep us apart. You led us from each other because
Insert
you
his last name
fear
here.
us, don't you?
You made a dangerous enemy, demon, by toying with my mind.
You will not hold us, demon.
The fuck is this?
We found each other in this place, and you cannot stand against us.
If you go back quietly,
Is it just
I'll
of the
do
era,
better
Shari?
this
Nice.
time. I'll make you much happier.
Bad guys always say we have the goal, you're right. I want to be free.
I made you happy and safe. I gave you peace.
It's
I
fake
did
peace.
my best for you, and you say you want to leave. Can't you think about someone other than yourself?
Picking his nose.
Hurt. So very, very hurt.
You're about to be more hurt in a second. I'll take my chances.
You wish to battle me? So be it. You will learn to bow to your betters, mortal.
And so will you. Is that an ogre?
Alright, battle it is then.
Ruh-roh. We have to go through several stages of this fight. So he goes from an ogre to something else. I am an ogre! Can't remember what it all is. I suppose Wind's not going to heal me. Morrigan's here as well. Excuse me? I'm going to have to buy so many more potions. Oh no.
You forced our hands.
Thank you. It's okay, win saved the day. Nice. Good catch on that. Right, ogre's down. It's now time for rage.
I never liked this part. Now we can
And I'm on fire. And I'm dead. Where was that heal 5 minutes ago? When? I'm asking for a friend. Bit of a delay on that heal there, Win. I'm not saying anything other than I needed you to like do the thing there, Win. What happened? Where'd it go?
Let's make this quick.
Now I exist here. Now the problem is that I need a thing. Can I take the thing? Would love the thing. I can have the thing. Sweet. Oh, now she's trying to redeem herself. Neve wasn't... Look. Sometimes Neve doesn't need to take his juice because the mages are supposed to be here for support. Why we run them? Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I mean, technically I could still be a spirit. I'm pretty sure I can. Yeah, so technically I can do this, but I refuse to live in a world where Celeste is right. Where are we going, Neve? The Dragon Age Origin buttons are so clunky sometimes. Put that back on. That's fine.
You forced our hand. Going. I never liked this part.
What is even happening? Hi, Moose. Ooh. I'm gonna pop this back on.
Right.
And I'm gonna take that. And now we're gonna go here. Hopefully this won't hurt Liliana. It absolutely did not. Love that for me.
Is that all you got? Win! I suppose violence is the solution. Sometimes.
Liliana got him. I'm so proud. Oh.
You defeated the demon.
Sure did.
I never thought it.
All the lore.
I never expected you to free yourself. To free us both. When you return, take the litany of Adrala from my body. It will protect you from the worst of the blood magic.
Absolutely nailed it. Your body.
I cannot go with you. I've been here far too long. For you, it will have been an afternoon's nap. Your body won't have wasted away in the real world while your spirit lays in the hands of the demon.
Gross. Neve.
Every minute I was here, the sloth demon was feeding off of me.
Yeah.
Using my life to fuel the nightmares of this realm. There is so little of me left. I was never meant to save the circle, or...
No, you haven't missed
survive
Cullen's
its
little freak out.
troubles.
We haven't got there yet.
I am dying.
You're about to see it.
It is as simple as that.
And it's a little bit more than just a little freak out. Like, don't write off the torture that he's gone through. You're not dying. I could heal you. Yeah, okay, Neve. Let's roll for that, shall we? You rolled a 17 there, but technically that doesn't count. Let's do it in chat. Roll for healing. That's a fucking nat 20. Alright, well. Rolled a 17 IRL and a 20 in chat. Looks like Neve might be able to heal you, sir.
Thank you, but it is too late for me. I do not fear what may come. They say we return to the Maker in death. And that isn't such a terrible thing. My
That's
only
okay, Bobby.
regret is that I could not save the circle. But you...
What would you like for your natural
can
20?
Take the litany off my body when you return. It is important.
I will do this.
I'm not a hero. Perhaps trying to be one was foolish.
Ordinary people can do great things when they have to, or when they're in love, or on Fridays, or after a good meal, or after when they've slept really well, to be fair, or at other times as well.
Dark times, greater acts of heroism, eh? You may be right. Before I was taken to the Circle, my mother said I was meant for greatness. That I would be more than my ancestors could have ever dreamed. I hope I haven't disappointed her.
You haven't. We are absolutely wasting time. I'm sure she's very proud of you.
It is time for us both to be on our way. Remember the litany of Adrala. The Circle is all that matters now. Thank you, and goodbye, friend.
Bye, Liam! And that's how you do the fade. Nailed it! With an awful lot of lore talk and theorizing and me dying in between.